Hello, everyone. This is Lily Rose. Let me get my little foot off there. I am here to do a twin flame reading. So if you don't believe in twin flames, this is probably not the reading for you. Keep scrolling. I do have generals and things like that. I'm gonna put twin flame on the front. So I mean, you'll probably know. Anyways, if it resonates, you can always check out my channel. I do timeless, and so also do like, share, and subscribe because I will be picking free. I will be doing free readings for people as soon as I reach a certain amount. Okay. Also, do not get fixated on the signs. This is energy, and I am a full believer in energy. I mean, yes, people in private readings, yes, you can see signs, but this is a collective reading, and so my suggestion to you is, if the story resonates, it resonates. It is energy, okay? And then also, I only do masculine and feminine. I'm gonna do feminine over here, and I'm gonna do masculine over here, okay? And you can be a woman, and you can be on the masculine side. It doesn't matter. So take what resonates. This could be your feelings or their feelings, okay? It could go vice versa. Usually, twin flames, they are marrying each other. So again, we'll probably have connecting energy here. But let's get started. Okay. Oh my God, my foot's still on there. Oh yeah, and don't mind my nails because I'm a hairdresser. So, and I don't have my nails done, so I've been. Bleh. Okay. Feminine side, inner child. So the feminine is dealing with wounding, coping mechanisms, learning behaviors, and self-discovery. So the feminine might be really trying to heal maybe their inner wounds from past relationships, not being good enough, blah, 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 right? So you could be doing a lot of healing for some sort of wounding, but there's also about learning behaviors. And that could be like learning how to not be codependent, learning that you need to remember that you need your own life, be independent, work on yourself, okay? Denial. Some of you might be going back and forth in denial, okay? We have not facing the truth, dismissal, refusing to give in, or um, contradicting. So you might be going back and forth, like I said. Um, Now, if they're in the feminine side, this is them. Okay. It is part of the journey. If you don't know a lot about twin flames, do research because it is important that you do not, you make sure that you're in a twin flame relationship because it is a very high vibrational situation. I didn't used to do twin flames. I used to think the twin flames were fake. And when I got a tarot card reading, I started pulling a lot of twin flame stuff. And I come to realize that I do believe in twin flame. And that's about as personal as I'm going to get. Okay. So, sorry, I was taking out my twin flame cards as I was talking. So yeah, remember, do your research and also protect yourself because you need to remember that, negative energy does not want you to be happy. So you will get spiritual attacks. That will just happen, especially if you're super intuitive or this has heightened your intuition or something like that. Okay. You might have multiple people trying to come at you because you are working on yourself. You are healing your wounds. You are realizing your worth. And if you're not doing, that's what you're going to do. Okay. Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but you know what I mean. Okay. See through illusions, navigate. And I'm not a very good reader, but I do like to play these cards for you guys because I don't know, because I think they're cool. Okay, navigate dangers and find solace in therapy's guidance. So again, meditation, protection, okay, and positive thinking. Like being positive is the hardest thing to do. Being negative is the easiest, but you have to retrain your brain if you can't get out of your head. You have to figure out how to retrain your brain. I've done it. Things take time. Nothing, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Okay. Distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. So again, some of you may be like, well, I'm going to go and do this, and it may not be a healthy decision. So make sure the decisions that you're making are healthy because nothing's a quick fix. Like anything worth anything takes time. And whatever wasn't meant for you won't come back. And if it was meant for you, it will come back. And sometimes twin flames don't come back together. If the masculine side stays in denial for the rest of their life, they can never come back. I don't know exactly how it all works. Every situation is different, okay? And, this to me is just like a high vibrational situation, right? Okay. And then, so stay out of the negative. New phase and rekindle. renewal, growth, change mindset. So you're going to change your mind again. There is going to be this rising from the ashes, being a new person. You two may meet again and not know. You guys may be totally different people in a good way, right? Okay, this is the masculine side. Decisions. So they may be seeing somebody else. They may be in a karmic relationship. They may have a mother or a sister or a friend that they have to choose to get rid of because this person doesn't want them with you. Okay, so that can be something, or there, there was somebody else. Nobody wants to hear that, but that's the reality. Admire, inspired by you, songs, emotional bond, their or telepathic love. So they're starting to wake up to the fact that this is a telepathic connection. When they hear songs, they may think of you. They're inspired by them, or they're inspired by you. So somehow you're inspiring them, whether that be on internet or something. There's an emotional bond here. Okay, you have children are involved, or someone is being immature. So this person, the masculine, was either immature or there's children involved, and we always put our children first is what we should do, right? Embrace a childish spirit where baby steps lead you to joy, not seriousness. So this person maybe was kind of cold to you. Maybe they're still being kind of cold. Maybe they need to loosen up and they're being too serious and overthinking things. Okay. They could have a very serious personality. Okay. But they could have did something that was childish as well. They want to give you a gift, whether this be the gift of truth, a gift of materialistic things. There is a gift that they want to give you. Okay. Or maybe you were their gift. Okay. And then we got poker face, which is funny because we were just talking about this. Taking a chance, risks, oppositions, not showing hand, gambling. So when this person comes in, I don't think they're going to tell you how they truly feel. That's the vibe I'm getting for sure. Um, but they're going to take a chance. They're going to risk. They could also have options. I don't see them. For those of you, some of them are still in a karmic relationship, right? Or there is a third party some way or shape or form. But some of you, they have options. I mean, there may be people coming after this person. That's just a reality. You may have people coming after you, right? I mean, if you're both working on each other or if you're both working on yourselves, there are going to be people that are going to come in and try to get with you, and I feel like sometimes that's like, it's temptation. How strong do you feel? How strong's the connection, right? If you're, in the beginning, I think the twin flames do, I think it's mostly masculine. I'm not quite sure. You have to look it up, but they do have other partners because this is not something that they understand, right? Usually the feminine goes through dark night of the soul first, so she kind of gets what's going on, but the masculine is later starter. Okay, now the energy between the two of you, we've got past suffering, so you're both suffering. um Past affecting the present, so the past is affecting the present, so let it go. The quicker you let go of the past, the quicker you're gonna connect more and more and more, right? I mean, we want to let the past go with anybody. So it's important to forgive them. I don't know why I turned these two or not those, but whatever. Okay. Betrayal, victim, and let the past go. So get rid of the victim mentality, get rid of the ego, get rid of the pride. Okay, work on that. And if you're the person that's watching and you are dealing with twin flame or whatever, oh, this is twin flame, it's not science. So whoever's watching this, let go. Let go. You're suffering. You're putting yourself in suffering for no freaking reason. And the better you do that, the more your twin flame will do it, right? Because you're on the same vibration. Okay. Ghost. Either you ghosted them or they ghosted you or you ghosted each other. Disappearing, cold, distant, no contact, leaving behind. So this is either them or you. And which is twinner, runner, chaser vibe. Read when you read about it. I'm sure you know if you're here. Conflict is opportunity for growth and change. So there might be some sort of conflict, but what I say to you is grace. And remember, everyone's going through their own shit, right? Nobody likes to be ghosted. I think it's rude and immature. I don't know why people do it, but everybody has a reason for their own shit, right? Like if you feel a connection with someone that scares the shit out of you, yeah, you're probably gonna ghost them. So take it how it resonates, okay? But it's a storm of love. I feel like it's been a whirlwind, right? So there may be like a little argument and then like you look at each other and you're over it. You know what I mean? Like I have people in my life where I look at them, I'm like, oh, I freaking hate you. I can't even stay mad at you because I look in their eyes and I can just tell, and when you look at your twin flame's eyes, you're gonna know. Let's see. Nurture your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. Keep dreaming, keep believing, don't give up. There are good people out there. There are good people that are going to treat you right. You know what I mean? And don't give up. Don't have faith. Okay, so now we've got. I'm gonna pull this because I wasn't gonna, actually. I will save this. I'll put it with that. Right? Where is that? Oh, where's my man? He was on here. There he is. Okay. Oh, and there was another card. And we got higher on. So you guys might be excelling to another vibration here. Okay. But you do have happiness, joy. This person, I was going to say, you're going to look at them and you're going to want to play with them, probably in a lot of ways. But there is this honeymoon phase. There is this enjoying each other, playfulness, happiness. I feel like it's a kid-like relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if I turned these cards over and there was a Six of Cups where we pulled a Six of Cups. This is a childlike relationship. And, we see that in the other card with the child card as well. You might be really good with kids. They might be really good with kids. But I feel like there is going to be like this lighthearted, if there is a conflict, I feel it's going to be lighthearted. And you're just, when you like look at someone, you get in a fight with your partner, you're like, oh, I freaking hate you. And then you look at him, you're like, you're like so over it. You're like, you're too cute to be mad at. That's kind of what it is, right? But you're going to be enjoying each other's company once you come together. So stay positive. Let's see. So we'll start off with this. We've got privileged lady and main male. So we have a counterpart here, right? And we have higher honor. This is excelling. You guys could bring each other to a higher vibration. Well, you will when you come together because that's what happens, right? But you may work together, or you may build an empire together. You may both like have the same, I mean, you're going to complement each other, you know? There you could be going to some sort of schooling together or learning together, something together. You may be starting your own business together. But I also see this as like the power couple. Like people that are going to bring out the best in each other and they're going to help each other grow. I mean, that's what a relationship is, right? Okay. So this is the overall energy. We've got let go of lingering disputes and make peace together. I do believe you guys will be making peace together. I do see like this communication. Just remember, lead with grace, right? And understanding because no one knows what anyone's going through in their life, okay? I see goodbyes. Amidst unclear paths and frozen moments, the hardest choice is leaving for clarity. Okay, so it might feel like when you see this person, time stops. Okay, but and there may have been obviously some separation. I don't know where you are on your journey. It's a private reading. This is a general. But sometimes you need to leave somebody to get clarity. There's a saying that's been around for God knows how long. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay? The world. Karmic completions, travel, fulfillment, success after quest, and success. This is success. You guys will, for the people that I'm reading for, you're coming together. And I think you've been through a really hard journey. And it's going to bring fulfillment. It's going to bring success. You've probably both, either they're still going through Dark Night of Soul, which I feel like they're coming out of it, but and I did see the spring card here around spring. So there's, oh my God, and then there's communication underneath that. Oh, and then there's jealousy. And then there's like super crazy attraction. Okay, so you're obsessed with each other. There's going to be communication, could happen around spring. Okay, but this person, either you might be jealous or they may be jealous. Ooh, or other people are going to be jealous of this situation, which is normal. Like, nobody wants a twin flame to come together because they're jealous. People are always going to be jealous, so keep your relationship private. Twin flames should be private, period. Yeah, people might be talking behind your back or your person's back, but there is insatiable I can't say it. I can't read. Ins- and uncontrollable desires, must have, hunger for pleasure. So some of them are craving you. Okay, moving on. So we got the world completion. You guys might be completing karmic cycles together while you're in separation. Like I said, working on yourselves, whatever. Okay. And then you've got signs. So you're seeing signs, you're seeing synchronicities, you're dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you. You might want to run and then you see a sign of synchronicity and then you go back, right? This is a spiritual contract. Songs, telepathic, dreams of them. You've got two cards of telepathic and music, and then dreams of them. That wasn't in the other one, but the songs and the telepathic were. It's a contract. It's a twin flame. It is not easy, and you may trigger each other after you come together, but you guys have to work on that. Every twin flame is different. Take your time, relax, don't get too fast in your pants. Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, and progression and arriving. So you're both like waiting for your ships to come in. They might be waiting for you and you might be waiting for them, but the masculine knows. If the masculine, and I don't know how this goes, whoever ghosted, okay, so it's weird because if you both feel like you ghosted each other and you hurt each other, you know, if you opened up, they need to contact you. If you opened up, you need to contact them, or you know what I'm saying? Like you would know. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what to do. Okay. Usually it is the masculine that needs to come forward because they're usually the runner. Okay. So that is the usual, but I don't know everyone's situation. I am still studying twin flame. Okay. Tarot cards. Here we go. Oh, damn. I don't read reversals, and I'm not going to read reversals today. I've already discussed that with myself before I did it. I am learning it, and I'm still don't know if I want to do it or not. So I'm going with straight across the board. Here we go. That you might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this is the masculine. Doesn't have to be, but he is stable and he is grounded, and he has got his money on his mind, his mind on his money. Okay, you've got the sun. So, and then I want to say that too. So this person, if the masculine, if you got ghosted, like I said with their cards over there, I did this came to me, so I have to say it. They could have chose you over money, over, like I said, their kids. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a thing, right? Like they could have chose you over their fear. I mean, they could have chose fear over you. There's so many different things that people choose over things, right? Anyway, you're coming in with the sun. You've gotten clarity. You know what's going on here. Okay. So, the sun is the masculine. They are your sun. Okay. The masculine is the sun and the moon is the feminine. You're healing. You're spiritually awakening. You got temperance here. Sagittarius. And then you've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. And then you have Taurus down here at the bottom. And then Aries, Aquarius, Gemini. See, it's all here. That's what I say. It's like, go with your intuition. If you're in a twin flame situation, you're going to know. And if you don't know, start meditating and open up that third eye. Okay, which I'm sure your chakras are going off. So you're starting to figure it out. You know what's going on here because you're coming in with the sun. You've gotten clarity. You're done. You're like ready. Let's rock and roll here because you got temperance. You might be imbalanced right now. So it did come reverse. So make sure you are cleaning your chakras, balancing your chakras, meditating, yoga, all the good stuff, right? To get in line because you want to be balanced, okay? We've got the Knight of Coins here. This man has been through a motherfucking fire. He is burnt. He is tired. That's why he's probably moving slow, okay? It's not funny, but I kind of laugh when I'm nervous or like, I don't know, I'm kind of a dork, whatever. Anyway, this Knight of Coins has been through a lot, okay? And they may be moving slow, but they might have just come out of Dark Night of the Soul. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There is this like out, but like also this like going back and forth. But we'll see what else there says. It does look like they're coming for you. You got the Fool card. They're ready. These cards seem a lot better than the cards that I've seen in a while. So it is weird because it's called free will. They could never come in. I don't know. I don't know how that works, right? Every journey is going to be different. Oh, that's nice. I love it when it does that. When my music does that. It's perfect. Okay, I'm going to have to put it on pause because, sorry, I need my intuition or I can't do it. And the music helps me. Oh, what the frick? Okay, good. Okay, what the frick, dude? I don't know where I was. Okay, Emperor. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing for you. Things may have been stagnant. There may have been blockages, but the time is, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Okay, this is also, I think this is a Taurus. There's the fixed signs. I can't remember. I need to write that on here. It says Pisces, but that's not true from what I've learned. I don't know why I wrote Pisces on there. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I don't know why that's on there. That's weird. Because I don't think Pisces are one of the sixth or the fixed signs. I know Taurus is, and I think Leo. Anyway, you can do your research. Sorry, but things are changing. Okay, and you may look at them like they are your new beginning, your new luck. Like you may look at them like, maybe you've been waiting for them for a long time with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Anyways, let's move on from that. They're looking at you as like the Empress, okay? Or this is their energy, okay? But this is the Taurus card. And then we've got the Fool. The outcome for them is the Fool. This is fertility, growth. They want this with you. Something to do with her eyes. Oh, Lord have mercy, she is hot. She might be glowing. You might have a glow. They might have a glow. There might be something very sexually attractive about you too. You might be both very attractive here. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, though, isn't it? Okay. So you're coming in with the Knight of Swords. You're ready to communicate. Okay. They're coming in with the Fool. They're ready to take a leap of faith. They're going on a prayer and a wish and a hope, I think. Okay. So what do I want to say? I wanted to say something, but I forgot. They're more of a logical person. So for them, for you, it looks like you're ready to rock and roll, right? But they're more a logical person. So they have to go on hope and faith. They do want to take the journey with you, right? Okay. Or you want to take the journey with them, wherever, whatever, whoever's listening. Feminine, masculine. Okay. So I'm going to pull in the sun. I don't even really want to pull in the sun card, but I'm going to anyway. Temperance in the sun. Highly vibrational, highly spiritual. This is spirit guides with you, protecting you. This is a divine connection, so it had to be protected. Their rejection is protection, okay? And we come together when we're supposed to come together in life, right? No matter what soulmate it is, okay? But there is a highly spiritual. You might have people on the other side helping you. You might talk to people on the other side. You might be empathic, working on your, if you're feminine, okay, you might be really working on your spirituality with those two cards together. And things might be changing for that as well. Okay, let's see what's going on with the sun. Can I get clarification for the sun? Okay, we got, oh my God. Yeah, feminine is ready to rock and roll. Oh my God, there's a song that just gave me a rock and roll Coachy Q. Don't ask me why. Maybe that will resonate with someone. I don't even like that word Gucci kill. Like, come on, bro. This is weird. I don't know. Okay, so you're in your head. You're having anxiety. You might be like trapping yourself when you don't need to. This is your wish fulfillment. This is your Two of Cups. Okay? We've got Leo and we've got Taurus here. Okay, for the feminine. I'm talking about the feminine. This is your wish fulfillment. You are trapping yourself. You might not be able to sleep. You might be insecure. You might be scared. But you need to remember, like, seek spiritual guidance. Pray to God. Pray to your higher power. They will help you. I promise. If you get spiritually aligned, if you're not already, you have to just pull yourself out of this. And there might be this back and forth, going back and forth right now. Okay. Oh my God. Especially with the sun. I didn't even think about that. The Hierophant with the sun. Damn. Oh my God. So you could still be closing out cycles, and one of them could be like needing to get balance or like learning how to be confident in yourself and realize your worth and gaining that balance. Okay. Or maybe gaining confidence in your intuition. Okay. But we have the 10 of Swords here because that's completing cycles. 10 of Swords sucks. Maybe you feel like they stabbed you in the back. Okay. Every story is going to be different, and every twin flame, here's what I say, right? If you, some of you might have been together when they went to another party. Yeah, you could feel stabbed in the back, right? But for some of you, this could just be past pain, and you need to heal and move forward, which looks like you're there. Okay, with the 10 of Swords. If someone else stabbed you in the back and you're completing your own cycles, there could be, like I said, this going back and forth. Okay, some of you could be let me pull one more. Oh shit, hell no. Did that just drop? No. Leap of faith. Is that the freaking Fool? Take time, crossroads, playful fear. Oh my god, I'm gonna punch this. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, it was the Fool. So, can you see my foot? Oh my god, you can't. Okay. um. Okay, so that was the Fool. You guys are marrying each other. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen, but this deck many things. You might be having multiple jobs. You might be a single parent. You may be juggling shit, and you're like, I am done. I feel like I've had my last freaking. I'm done, right? Like, you might be dealing with like your own like imbalance with like your kids, or like having problems with family members, or closing out those kind of cycles, or things like that, or just feeling overburdened and needing balance and guidance. And like I said, come on. Okay, this flippin' intuition music is going bye bye. Dude, I can't have this where there's freaking commercials. Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh gosh. The Hangman, so self-sacrifice. 3 of Pentacles. You might be really like working on yourself, building things up. Oh dang it, I wanted you guys separately, but that didn't work, did it? Oh no, we got. Oh yeah. So you don't want to let this go. You may be holding on off your feelings. You may not be opening up about yourself, but you are progressing with a 3 and a 4, so that's good. But you got self-sacrifice, needing to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, whatever you're into, if your body is telling you something, listen to it. Okay, you could want to build with this person. You could have already started building something with this person. Okay, sorry, I need a drink. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Where are my cards? Okay, I'll pull your outcome later. Where the frick are all my cards? Okay, someone's really fucking with me right now. What's going on here? Why are all these cards in here? Okay, I feel like I'm being punked right now. I feel like someone from the other side is like messing with me right now. I'm not lying. Okay, here we go. Okay. King of Coins, what's going on? Maybe not during a YouTube video. That would be great. Thank you. Like everything's happening, that everything that could go wrong is like going wrong. I don't know why. Okay. Who is this king? Who is this King of Coins? Ooh. Knight of Wands. So, oh my God. This person is excelling. They are going to a higher vibration. I see progression here. I see they may have come in as a Knight of Wands, and they are coming out as a King of Coins. So they may have come in super like, how men come in, masculines come in usually. So they could have came in that way, but this has left them in heartbreak. They are missing their divine feminine. They are missing their person. Okay. When you have a soulmate, no matter what level it is, you know it, right? I mean, you just know. And then they have the Chariot. They may be trying to get balanced. There could be some sort of travel with this person. They may need to travel to you. There could be some sort of third party. I'm going to pull in the 3 of Swords. I feel like they're like sitting here like, dude, I need my person. Because normally the Three of Swords, they look like shit. You know, this deck, he's like longing. His heart is like, it's like on fire. It's like and he's also got freaking, like, this person has maybe had people stab them in the back, stab them in the front, stab them to the left, some to the right. I think that's more like past issues. I don't see that coming from your end, or I don't. Yeah, some of you could, but there could have been some sort of final ending. You know why? Because he's got the arrows in the back and you've got it here. Every situation is going to be different, so I'm not going to try to go too deep. But for some of you, I just feel like they're missing you, like their heart's still on fire, and they've got their hand out. They've got one hand covering their face, and they've got one hand out, like ready. They're like they're coming, especially with the Chariot card. And again, okay, we got 2 3s here. So let's see. Let me pull one more. Can I have another one, please? Oh, damn. Okay. This person may have multiple people wanting them, and you may have multiple people wanting you. I'm just going to say that because we've got a lot of masculine energy here, which I'm going to read it just as this person. Okay. But I am going to say you might have more people come in if you're feminine than one at the same time. And you may have to make a choice. I feel like you already know your choice is, but I feel like, you know, if you feel like this person's never going to come in, and you know every situation is going to be different, I'm not going to tell you what to do. What I'm going to tell you is to listen to your intuition, okay? But you may have to choose, okay? Or they may have had to choose, okay? But you've got 7 of Cups. This is fantasy. This is illusion. This could be them seeing you as having all the cups fulfilled. I can't talk. This person might be nervous to come in, okay? But that you may fill all their cups here. They are like crying gold here. They could be, yeah, closing their eyes and fantasizing you about that. That's for damn sure. Oh, they could be crying when they fantasize because this makes them happy. They have love for you. King of Cups, he loves you. Okay? For those of you that do not think if you have been separated for a while and you feel the vibrational pull and you know what's going on, this person loves you. If they don't love you, they're going to fall in love with you. Okay? Got the 3 of Cups. For some of you, there was a third party involved. Okay? But for some of you, this could have been friends that maybe they got wrong information and they were maybe in an illusion world. For some of you, this could be just happiness. I'm going to pull in 3 Cups. I was going to pull in, okay, give me clarification. Oh, yeah. Lovers, choice, death. They have ended something with somebody else. Whether that be a person or a thing, that's a fact. Okay? But they're coming forward. You've probably opened up their heart chakra. They have opened up your heart chakra. Right? Okay. Oh, yeah, they're spying on you, all right. They still could be going through the dark night of the soul. This person could be younger than you. I do see them excelling, though. Spiritually, they are working on themselves, period. So when you work on yourself spiritually, you will go to a higher vibration. This person is stalking a little bit. But they are, I feel like they could be praying about this. I almost feel like they're being guided. There's somebody protecting them with this ring around them. They could have a really crazy energy about them. There could be some jealousy. They could be jealous. They could think that you have another party. Oh, shit. Damn. You're mirroring again. You've got the Magician and the Two of Cups. So this person is manifesting you. They are, yeah, they may think that you have another person for some of you, but they're going to take a leap of faith. They have all the tools they need to come in. They know they have all the tools to come in. Okay. They may think that you could be manifesting each other since you're mirroring. Oh, especially with the mirror right here. Something could happen with the eclipse. Something could have happened with the eclipse. You guys could be learning things on moon cycles, or like getting clarity on moon cycles or something like that. This person could really be like, I don't see, like, they're in really good energy. I do not see swords really at all, minus the Three of Swords, which is not a great card to have. But they could be really thinking that you have another party. A masculine, okay? Okay, let's pull on the Fool. But they have all the tools. The Magician, you know, the manifestors, right? They're the, if the High Priestess pops up, we're all in trouble. Okay, Ten of Cups. You're the Ten of Cups. You're their happiness. They're swimming in emotion. They're probably not going to tell you. They might. Some of them might, because some of them are coming in as like, I think they're going back and forth on how to come in. I don't think they know how to come in. They're like, okay, do I go in as the King of Pentacles? Do I go in as the Knight of Wands? Do I go in the King of Cups? Do I come in as the Empress? You know, I feel like they're trying to figure out how to come in for some of you. That could be something. Or like I said earlier, as I was telling the story, some of them could have been a player and now they're not, and they're excelling, right? Like you've changed them. Okay. Holy shit. 10 of Coins. This is, oh my God. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a bumpy road. You've got success, Six of Wands. They look at you as successful. You might have multiple people looking at you. You might be super successful. They may be super successful. You're mirroring each other. You might be on the same vibration. You might be coming aligned right now. You've got Judgment. You got the Ten of Cups, and you got the Ten of Pentacles. It don't get no better than that. Okay? This is love. This is stability. You guys will bring in money together. You will support each other. You will care about each other. You will grace with each other, and you will work through this relationship. Okay? You will probably trigger each other. That's probably part of the journey. Or maybe you've worked through your past shit and you're going to come together, and you're not going to bring your old past shit into your next relationship. But at the same time, I do know that, you know, or what I've studied, I don't know. I haven't studied, I haven't gone so much deep, but I've gotten deep, and you will trigger each other to heal. Okay. That will happen. But this relationship is just going to take, people are not going to want you together. There's going to be obstacles that maybe a normal relationship that you've had doesn't have. But is it worth the fight? Looks like it. Okay. They're coming back. They have heard the horn. They're rising from the ashes. You have heard the horn. Where is that damn Judgment card? I know I saw it over here. No, maybe I didn't see it over here. Oh, I did not. I saw something else, though. Where was it? Oh, it was the Two of Cups. Okay. I was like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, rising from the ashes, Judgment, being reborn again. They are excelling. They are completing cycles. Even with these are completing cycles. Okay. The Fool, the Ten of Cups, the Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles. Lord have mercy. I would buckle up. I don't think some of you guys are going to see this coming. And like I said, for you, some of you, two people could be coming. But I think you already know. You got the Sun. You know, you guys are marrying each other. You're going to know what's happening. Why am I pulling these? Okay, what's going on for the feminine? How can I help them? Okay, again, mirroring. You got the Empress card. So you are the Empress. We don't have the Emperor on the table. Some of them could be the Emperor and it just didn't pop out, right? We'll see when I pull my other cards. But you are the Empress, right? You're ready to give. You've seen the light. You see the path. You're being guided. I always say in this card, like that deer is like guiding this person towards the light. They know what they want. They know what they want to do, right? Yeah, whoa. Yeah, there could have been some sort of ego or pride that got in between you two. Some sort of conflict, or could have been another person. They may have not saw the cup that you were offering them. If you offer them a cup, there may have been some sort of n- uh, not communicating, right? Which is what we are seeing right here. Um, you're ready. You got the Knight of Cups. You know, you might express how you feel. They may not express. We don't know. Some of them will, some of them won't. But it doesn't look like you're holding back nothing. You got the Empress. Some of you, this person could get you knocked out. Okay. We'll leave it there. I think I've like spent so much time on this. I'm gonna pull some Twin Flame and some other cards, and then I will end the reading, and you guys won't have to listen to me anymore. Okay. How can I help the collective? What do they need to know about their Twin Flame counterpart? What do they need to know? The grass is not always greener on the other side. Not funny, is it? But you know what? What are you going to do about it? You know, every situation is going to be different. If you weren't in a committed relationship with this person, let it go. Listen, was it, this is, I heard this on a reading. Is it a 1 or is it a 10? Right? What is it to you? Has this person changed? Are they different? Right? Yeah, reconciliation, rebuild. Okay. Okay, don't sell my freaking cards, cat. Okay, how does the masculine feel? Single. They're not in a relationship. I think you think they're in a relationship. They think you're in a relationship, but they're not in a relationship. They have really bad anxiety and they are worried. What is coming in between the masculine and the feminine? Stability, comfort, or safety, comfort. You both could be working so focused on your money that this is what's hindering you. Okay? Or not opening up as well because you don't feel safe yet. Like they may be confused a little bit. You may be confused. There's anxiety here. Um, Independent, non-committal. Oh, this person could be very scared to commit. Or you could be very scared to commit, but I did pull for them. I'll pull for you in a minute. Okay, this is for the masculine. And then I'm going to pull for the feminine. So we'll put masculine over here and we'll put feminine over there. So they may not be a committal person. That could be for some of you, or what that is what, like, they were a player. Safety, comfort. That was their comfort zone because they don't like to open up. Okay, what's going on here? Oh wait, what do I want to say? What's the potential outcome for the masculine and feminine that's watching? Oh shit. You guys are hearing music that is connecting you, proposal. There could be songs that come on that remind you of them, or vice versa. You could be connecting as well. Yeah, they're working on their insides. Their truth. They're going to come through with truth. Look at that intimacy. Spiritual awakening. Yeah, they know what's going on here. This masculine that we are talking about, if you are connecting, they know that you are their twin flame. Okay, but there is anxiety here. I think they think you are in a relationship. And you might be. I don't know who this is connecting for. So if you just started talking to someone, they're going to come in and you're going to have to make a decision. For those of you that real twin flame, I don't know if the feminine will look other places. I'm pretty sure you don't. I think this is just a fear of theirs. Okay. And then I want to pull for you. So how is the feminine feeling about the masculine? Feminine, feminine, feminine. What are you feeling? Lies. Oh God. So you know they've lied to you about something. They're keeping secrets. They could be wearing a mask. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're ready. It's relationship connecting. So you could be connecting in some sort of way. We have courage, strength. You have the strength. You're ready to rock and roll. Okay, and you got marriage. Yeah, you see this person as someone that if you want to get married, you don't have to. It could just be, people don't get married their whole lives and are completely happily fine. But you do want to excel this. You're ready to rock and roll. Okay, what is hindering the feminine from coming forward? Okay, yeah, they weren't honest to you. They ghosted you. Okay, and you want peace. You may feel like, um, you're not in peace and you want peace. You know, they may have ghosted you, and so you're not very happy, but you want peace at the end of the day. You just want honesty and peace. But this is what's hindering you, right? So what's hindering you is that they ghosted you, and maybe you're not, yeah, you're being more negative, and you need to get into positivity. Okay, easier said than done. But what's hindering is they didn't give you the truth. Okay, and you're ready to bond, and they're not bonding. They may be bonding in the 5D, but they're not bonding in the 3D. Okay. What is the potential outcome? How can I help them not together for the good? What do they need to know? I might actually pull the Tarot Sexual Magics. Oh, shit. I'm 46 minutes. Probably not going to pull those because, it'd be nice if somebody was still here hanging out. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes I guess my jokes are. Okay. So the grass is not always greener on the other side. So maybe you were dating someone and you realize that this is the person that you want. Yeah, soulmate, divine timing, believing the right time. With these relationships, you're on divine timing. This is healing and releasing, you guys. Try to pull yourselves back in. This is your soulmate, right? This is divine timing. Or like I said, they could have went to the grass is other greener. You both could have. I don't know. Every situation is going to be different. I'm gonna pull the overall energy, and then I'll end it here. Go ahead, take them. Okay. Oh, I saw that. The Hierophant. Okay. Traditional, higher learning, beliefs. You guys are coming into alignment. There's been a stalemate. There's been stock. There's been denial. There's been difficulties choosing crossroads. It looks like this person has not had an easy time here. And it looks like you haven't had an easy time either, but in different ways. And this is all about, realizing your worth. Okay? And what's meant for you won't come back to you. What's meant for you will come back to you, right? This is the Five of Swords, aggression. Yeah, there was some sort of conflict, bullying, conflict, arguments, or if you're a twin flame, you've already been together, and then you spread apart. There could have been arguments, but for some of you, it's just pride and ego. Okay, we got Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, new beginning, abundance. Six of Pentacles, balance, gratitude, clarity, support, sharing, giving, receiving. This is going to be a very giving and receiving relationship. Once you guys come together, it looks very beautiful. I wish you nothing but the best and God bless.